Hello everybody, Jordan Klekot here. As you can see, sorry if there's any background noise. First off, let me say they are doing some tree removal due to the storm last week. But as you can tell, I have a review for you today. This is the Speck CandyShell for the iPod Touch 4th generation. Now, I did do an unboxing of this a little while back, and I have to say I love this case. I also have the Speck CandyShell on my iPhone 3GS, and it's amazing. I dropped my phone like face down on the cement yesterday and it was perfectly fine. It's an amazing case, really. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and jump in and take a look at the case. As you can see here, you have a white one with the accents of gray or black or something like that. Yeah, it looks more gray. I'm not sure exactly what they call it. Either way, moving on, you can see the accents on the corners here. Then here is your nice big slot for headphones, dock connector, stuff like that. On the side, nothing there. Hold lock button works pretty good. I've noticed if you're holding it like this and you go to lock it like that, at some angles you might have a little bit of trouble, but not too much. This side, nothing again. There we are back. Here is on the back, it says Speck, and you have your Speck logo. Right here, slot for the camera. Whoops, forgot about those. The volume buttons. Up, down, works great. So you can see on the inside, you almost have like a sponge-looking type texture. This is supposed to help keep dirt and dust from scratching your device and give it better airflow. As you can see here, you got the space where your volume buttons line up, camera slot, your hold lock button as you can see there. On the bottom here, slot for that, and here's just some fun little information. Speck, designed in California, made in Taiwan. Great. So, as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and plop this on the device. There I am. Hello. As you can see, I have my 8GB iPod Touch 4th generation here, and I've already made sure everything's clean, so I'm going to go ahead and slide this in. I recommend sliding in the side with the most buttons first, as most people and companies will. Then you just push, and you'll hear a little snap as it goes on. That's not some fancy snap feature, that's just it's snapping on. So, as you can see here, everything looks lined up. Camera slot is cut out perfect, looks great. Speck did a great job on that. On the bottom here too, very nice. Now, I want to say this part on the candy shells always scares me. Look at how flimsy that is. Watch me break this in the video. This one has not been broken yet. This one seems pretty strong. I just put this red candy shell on my phone the other day and it has not been broken yet, but I did have 2 or 3 other candy shells on my phone in the past and it's broken quite quickly. My friend actually broke one of them, but let's go ahead and say that as long as you don't play with it too much, it shouldn't break. As you can see, the entire front is cut out, so nothing's going to block your camera or your home screen button access. Let's go ahead and show you that the lock button works just fine. Whoops. Also, the volume excellent. So, as you can see, pretty basic. It's not too thick. The candy shells are thick cases because they give you that protection, but they're not too bad. I have dropped my iPod with this case on, and it does not give the iPod any damage. The iPod is perfectly fine. Let me show you guys how to get it out of this case, though. Some people call it very tricky. I put the volume down, and then, let me go from this angle. And then, I basically pull up on this and push with my thumbs, and it kind of pops out in the back here. Then, ow! Okay. I'll talk about that in a second. I slide my finger this way and try and pry it out, which hurts a lot to get it over this lip. Now, as you can tell, I just broke that. Yep, isn't that great? Well, at least now it's documented on video that I broke it. So Speck, if you guys see this, feel free to send me some more free cases, because the CandyShells and me do not get along. Okay. Anyway, we'll just let that be. So, all in all, other than that little part at the bottom, the Speck CandyShell is an amazing case, and I highly recommend it to anyone who wants the style and the protection. I believe they are $34.95, which can be a little pricey for some people for just a case, but I still highly recommend it. This is probably one of my top cases I've ever used because it just gives it such amazing protection, and they look great on the device. Thanks for watching, and if you want more tech-related content, subscribe for more. Thanks.
Yeah.